Hello, everyone. And I am so happy to say that Chingonas are back. My name is Cynthia Ruiz. I'm joined by my amazing sisters, Lorraine Martinez Cook and Jennie Estrada. Now, the reason we came back today is because today is a very important day, and we had to come and talk about it. So today is the National Day of Awareness for Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women. We're all wearing red to honor all these sisters that their lives have been cut short for no good reason. So I just want to start a little bit and give you a history about this. So the movement of missing and murdered Indigenous women started in 2013 after the murder of Hannah Harris up in Montana. So on May 5th, Montana declared that date is a national awareness date. And a lot of people don't know about it. A lot of people think May 5th is Cinco de Mayo, and we'll get to that in a minute. But this is so important. We had to come together in our sisterhood of Chingonas and talk about this and help bring awareness to this very, very, very important issue of missing and murdered Indigenous women. And with that, I'm going to pass it over to Lorraine, that's going to give us some historical context. Lorraine?
Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you for this platform, for this place of our voices and our truth. So I want to give a historical perspective of Cinco de Mayo. I had mixed feelings about it because, you know, we all know it has a day of nachos and beer and tequila. But I came across an article that said otherwise, that it was basically a civil rights commemoration, Latinos telling the world where they stood on issues of the Civil War and French intervention. So what happened was, in California, Mexican Americans were watching this and keeping track of the news that was happening in 1862 or 61 of that battle. And a group of Mexican Americans in San Francisco and Los Angeles were taking a stand of foreign intervention, taking a stand towards slavery, because the Southern states during our Civil War wanted to make California a slave state. And so they stood, and so the origins of Cinco de Mayo are very political. And the ones that took up this banner were Mexican American women with powerful voices. And so on that, I feel that Cinco de Mayo and missing and murdered Indigenous women should be added to this political holiday. That this is a day that we need to raise our voices, because one murdered and missing Indigenous woman is all of us. It's us. This is the day that we write a new narrative to this holiday. Why not? We're powerful. We can. And it's important to remember that each woman belonged to a family. They were an auntie, they were a niece, they were children that have been missing. Let's honor them and let's raise our voice for them, not to be silent anymore, and hold that law enforcement be held accountable.
Wow, that was beautiful. Jennie, Sister Weeping Willow, why is this day of awareness for missing and murdered Indigenous women so important to you?
You know, I was having trouble with how I'm going to explain this without sounding like I'm just rambling. Why is this not important to everybody? If one person counts, everybody counts. Why are missing Indigenous women of color, why are we devalued? Bullshit. We count just like everybody else counts. Yeah, they belong to somebody. And we just can't ignore that. And yes, let's add that to this Cinco de Mayo. Not just today, but every Cinco de Mayo that's left in my lifetime. I will remember to wear red. That's why we're wearing red today, is to honor them. Because when they're missing and nobody cares, how can we not care? How can you not care? You know, I'm not trying to put a damper on somebody's, cha-cha today, but also remember that these women count. We count. Look at me. I'm here. My sisters are here. We count. We vote. We are important. And so are those who have crossed over for no reason other than they were in the wrong place at the wrong time. So for them, I will always wear red on Cinco de Mayo from now on, because they matter to me and we should matter to you, because we are your family and we are all connected. Oh.
So we ask you to rise with us. We ask you to use your voices on this day, May 5th, to bring awareness to this travesty of missing and murdered Indigenous women. The numbers are in the thousands, yet so many people don't know about this issue. It's a movement, and we want you to help us grow this movement. So what you can do is wear red on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. You can use the hashtag MMIW, hashtag No More Stolen Sisters. Today, they're having a Twitter storm. If you're on Twitter, go on Twitter and use the hashtag MMIW. Use your power, raise your voices, and that's what makes you a Chingona. Stand with us.
Absolutely. Thank you.